Okay, so 2 remain. Lost Path, Starry Sky. It's sort of a repeating pattern here. This is the steel here, the skies, the steel, then skies, then steel. So all that is happening while this is still during this attack. This all happens, judging by the fact that the attack lasted for 2 weeks. About 2 weeks, yeah, I would say. So this entire thing of Chief getting lost within the realm and trying to find Drea's human spirit, quote unquote, it was happening within, give or take, more than a week. I don't remember the exact number of time that passed, but yeah, more than fairly fair to say more than a week. Okay, so next one is the Starry Sky. Eliminated all the contorted shadows figures and set her free. You see no indication of fear in her face as she watches these ghostly creatures disappear. Did you destroy them all? Yes, thankfully you are safe and sound. Scientists. Scientists. What about... why am I not surprised? I see. But they have been extraterrestrial beings that rode piggyback on the perishing star. What a shame they're all gone now. There hasn't been any breakthrough in the research on the perishing star for ages. I thought my day had come. Sorry, I digressed. Thank you for coming back for me. Did I get lost again? It's okay. I'm lost too. Glad to see you again. I need your help. Can you tell me who you are? Me? I'm a scholar, an astronomer. I'd like to know your name. My name? She lowers her head, trying too hard to recall her own name, but it's not forthcoming. However, she doesn't seem confused or troubled. I would say your name is pretty important. How are you going to sign your papers then, lady? You need to sign your papers that you will post in the journal, I'm sure. She's already dead, pretty much. I'm pretty sure she's already dead. This is the kind of game we're speaking. I'm pretty sure she's already dead. But then again, she is a character. Maybe not. That's not important. The purpose of this operation is to unveil the truth about the perishing star. What they need is an astronomer. It doesn't matter what name the astronomer goes by. The perishing star? Yes, the perishing star. Inse. Interesting. So this is this city. Yeah, thank you for mentioning it. This city is such a weird name. Like, this seems like something I'd say with my accent. Oh, this, you need to go to this city. You see this city? Yeah, this city. You need to go there. Into this city. It's called, how it's called? It's called this city. Fucking hell, my dude. What a strange name that is. There isn't such a thing as a city here. Not anymore. So it's... Okay. So this is the expedition that, what's his face? The Kaylan might have participated in, actually. If they're speaking about it as if it was, there's no this city. This city was formed by Kaylan after the expedition has exploded. Well, frankly speaking, it didn't explode quite, but it was lost, and he was the only survivor of that whole situation. So this is a member of that team, huh? It's been 100 years, goddamn. The vanishing star landed on the center of the desert, and the subsequent catastrophe pushed our civilization into an era of eternal night. We have to locate the perishing star, unveil its dark secrets, and bring light back to humanity. Her voice is steady when she shares her lifelong passion with you, not nervous or anxious at all. There's even a hint of smile on her face. You don't seem to be afraid at all of it all. On the contrary, you sound a little excited.
そうかもね。真理まであと一歩なのよ。科学者として期待せずにはいられない。私は最近その夢をよく見るの。
It would be a cruel joke, an ultimate cruel joke, if all of these people who were on the expedition, they are trapped in this cycle. That's why it's a roguelike. They're trapped in the cycle of constantly going through their own like last moments of the expedition, in a way, in their own little cocoons of this nightmare. Drea seems like she always got lost and away from the group because she wanted to find the perishing star, but she never quite reaches it. She's always within reach, but she never quite grasps it. I think over time, over 100 years, I'm surprised she lasted this long, her consciousness eroded to a point where whatever is holding her there was managed to claim the body and use it as a vessel for mania, and then do what it's doing currently and trying to bitch slap the AFC out of existence successfully, actually, so far. That seems like what is happening here. I guess I'm a little excited. What scientist wouldn't? When the ultimate truth is so close at hand. I've been dreaming about it lately.
それが狭い檻を破り、本物の真理を見せてくれるのを期待している。ようやくこの手でつかめそうなのよ。
Maybe she did reach it after all, after so many years. But it's the scenario of be careful of what you wish for. Because can a simple human really handle all that truth? I don't think so. I do hope it can lift the veil of ignorance before my eyes and let me see the ultimate truth. I want to hold it in my hand. She looks into the distance up at the illusory moon in the sky, red and ominous.
あれはどのような道をたどり、どこからここへ来たの?
Where did it come from? What path did it take?
ちっぽけな人類をはるかに超えた、より広大で奥深い真理が、今目の前に、手の届くところにある。
We humans are insignificant before the ultimate truth, which is magnificent and all-encompassing. It is within the reach now. She takes a step forward, as if oblivious to your presence. She walks toward the illusory moon in a daze, as she did when you first met her. Though through the red light, you catch a glimpse of the craziness in her eyes.
人類の観察からどうやって逃れたの? どんな小細工をして私たちの世界に入り込んだの?
How did you elude our observing eyes? What tricks did you employ to get to our world?
どうしてここを選んだの? どうして私の夢に現れるの?
Yeah.
私をからかっている.
She really is a S-class sinner.
じゃああなたを捕まえられないと.
Obsession lasting hundreds of years. Yeah, that's the level. That's the level you get there. Why did you choose this place? Why are you in my dreams? Are you toying with me? You don't think I can catch you?
それとも何か私に伝えたいことでも?
Or have you come here to tell me something? Come down, scholar. take her hand. She turns to look at you. She doesn't seem to recognize you at first. It's some time before she speaks again.
あなたなの。
It's you.
ごめんね。また道を外れてしまったみたい。陰性まであと少しだから、ついそうなってしまうのよ。
Sorry, I did it again, didn't I? The perishing star is very near. It's hard not to be led astray. She's right. It's hard to stay clear-headed around here. But it seems that she's easily led astray. Can you really count on her to show you the way out? Stay awake. Don't let your pursuit ruin you.
ごめんね。でも誰かがこう言っていた。人類がいずれ滅ぶ運命だとしても、自分を滅ぼすものを知らないわけにはいかないと。
Sorry. I will try my best to resist it. Someone said, even if annihilation is inevitable, we shall not leave this world ignorant of the thing that has brought about the annihilation.
私はその言葉が好きなの。今回の遠征もそう。
True. But knowing can also lead you to more despair.
人類は必ず絶望から希望を見出せる。
So it's kind of both. I think both knowing and not knowing can both bring despair, if you really think about it. I like this sentence. It's an apt description of purpose of this expedition. Not knowing can lead to despair, whereas knowledge can bring hope. But you will always get lost.
だからあなたがいるのよ。その時は私を連れ戻してね。
I have you, don't I? Show me the way, my dear guide. Oh, please! Just as lost as you. I was hoping you could help me get out of here. She smiles and extends her hand to you.
なら一緒に行こう。一人なら道に迷うかもしれないけど、みんなが一緒ならきっと凱旋できる。
Let's join hands then. Two lost souls. Together we shall emerge victorious. Carcasses of corruptors pile high at the ground. In their midst stands a figure in a white dress stained with filth. How did a feeble-looking scholar like her survive such a battle? What kind of power does she possess? Where did she acquire her power? It's obvious that she's growing weaker, but not just from the effort of defeating the corruptors.
こんなはずでは。
This doesn't make any sense.
天体でも隕石でもない。無機物でも有機物でもない。
It's not a celestial body or a meteorite. It's not made of guiding matter or inorganic matter.
質量とエネルギーの透過性に反している。速度もおかしい。すべてが覆されてしまった。別次元でなければ説明がつかない。意識の歪曲。いや、そんなはずはない。きっと計算ミスよ。
Yeah, consciousness distortion.
最初から。
I mean, to be fair, we already know that mania affects consciousness first and foremost. It's a metaphysical kind of thing, where it's just like it attacks your mind, like not even brain specifically, but mind. It doesn't make sense. It makes sense in that it doesn't make sense. Applying conventional rules to it doesn't seem like a choice you should do, because it's never going to click that way. I think you should approach it from a perspective that it doesn't make sense. You need to understand the rules or you need to understand its rules because it doesn't play by your rules. That's how mania works. That it doesn't really make fucking sense. Mass energy equivalence doesn't apply. The speed doesn't make sense. Everything is topsy-turvy. Bringing extra dimensions to explain all this. Could it be a consciousness distortion? No, it can't be. There must have been a miscalculation. Start over.
理論 ないの。計算を間違えただけ、何かのミスよ。あれだけ積み重ねてきたのだから、必ず正体を見極められる。
That's how it gets you.
必ずやり遂げる。
Theories, hypothesis, doesn't matter from which field. I need more tools to tackle it. I must have miscalculated. I must have failed to include some important factors. We have done so much work on this. We will unveil its secrets. Scholar!
誰？
Who's there? It's me, the guide. You will let us try again. It's dangerous here. Let's go back.
戻る。どこに？近海から離れろと。
Back to where? You want me to leave this forbidden sea?
あなたもリーダーと同じように私に戻れというの。自分の身も守れないから。
Yeah, she's already lost. You want me to go back too? First the captain, now you. You think I can protect myself?
それともあれは宇宙から落ちてきた隕石じゃ
No.
ないから天文学者はもういらないということ。
Or this is your roundabout way of saying I'm no longer needed as an astronomer because you think that's not a real meteorite. It's because it's dangerous here and because you're being affected by mania.
危険だから何なの。科学をなめないで。
I'm not scared of danger. Don't you underestimate science.
私は学者なの。
Science!
真理はすぐそこにある。
Not fun. You
い
can't.
るのよ。陰性がすぐ近くにあるのが。
Okay, yeah. That the latter theory of mine is correct then. She did find it. She did find it for... and that's not a good thing. That's not a good thing at all. I'm a scholar. The ultimate truth is right around the corner. It is calling me, the perishing star. It is very close.
あれに私たちが道に迷うのを嘲笑われても構わない。ここで全てを修正してみせる。私は絶対に逃げない。
It laughs at the futility of our efforts. Well, laugh away. I'm not leaving until I've found my answer.
一つの理論が破綻しても次の理論を探せばいい。見落とした条件を
I guess...
最も普遍的な法則を
That's not incorrect. But do you really have the time to do
予
it?
測できない未知などない。
Clearly not.
人類は必ず
You're...
真実を手に入れられる。
And do you even remember what theories you have proven and disproven before? Do you even remember any of it? You don't you? She probably doesn't remember anything anymore. So it's kind of like a cycle. She wants to use theories to prove it. The theories get disproven, but she does not remember that she ever disproven that theory. So it just goes round and round and round and round and round. She gets she gets more desperate as she goes. One theory is disproved, the next comes along. Step by step, we will solve the ultimate equation. Anything that can be known will be known. We will find the ultimate truth.
死など怖くない。すべての科学があの陰性に覆されても、私たちの無知が証明されてもいい。
No.
そんなことは過去に何度もあった。過去の残骸を踏み越えてきたからこそ、今の科学がある。今度は私が新しい理論を構築する。
I don't fear death. Even if the existence of the perishing star disappears, everything we know about the laws of science shows us how ignorant we are. Well, we are no strangers to that. We've done this many times over. Science progress of the ruins, on the ruins of old. Progresses on the ruins of old. Now it's my turn to build the new theories. Mania contamination is encroaching on her body, but her eyes are burning with sheer determination. But you're lost now. Take a minute to collect yourself. Your expedition has not ended yet. If you die here or go insane, everything you worked so hard for will go to waste. You're a scientist. You should keep a clear head. Please come with me. You don't want to get lost if you still want to capture that meteorite.
続けられるの？
Decided to continue? Of course. It's your choice. Go and seek the ultimate truth. You have the guide here to help you, and I will always point you to the path. The look she gives you is gentle, but still tinged with uncertainty and confusion. She forgets who you are again.
ごめんなさい。あなたを覚えていないの。あなたは誰？名前は？
Sorry, who are you again? Can't remember your name. You pause for a second, and then the name comes to your foggy mind. A life observer. You take her hand. The shackles run through the apparition as if through air. You hear a voice before you leave her. It's too late. Too late. Oh.
違う。そうじゃない。やり直して、もう一度計算しないと。ステップ34からもう一度。違う。まだ進める。証明させて。
It's all wrong. Wrong. Have to start over. Do a new round of calculations. Go back to step 34. No, I keep going. I will prove it.
何万光年先にある星を観測したこともある。代々伝えられてきた私たちの記憶は無駄ではない。私たちが信じていたものは
She's trying to convince herself of that. Can't believe this is so long. I thought it wouldn't be this long. It's already 40 minutes into the recording. That's interesting. We have seen the stars that lie millions of light years away from my planet. Our shared memories, they pass on from generation to generation. What one generation learns is a foundation that the next can build on. Our efforts are not futile. What we believe is not a pipe dream. She's loosened her grip. Mud climbs her body, enveloping it. You see tears rolling down her cheeks. Those tears represent the last residues of your humanity. Scholar! You hear no response. Her insubstantial figure is all but entirely consumed. A shadow monster slowly wrapped itself around the thin figure of the scholar. Oh fuck! It's so uncomfortable. It wobbles between both ears. God, I kind of noticed it before. I usually have like one headphone on, usually only. But I just had to like pull the other one slightly on my second ear because like, oh, is it bouncing between ears? That's so comfortable. It's too late. The phantom blocking your way is finally gone. You run as fast as your legs can carry you towards the disappearing scholar. You reach out, but your hand catches nothing. The scholar is gone. Nothing you left behind but a puddle of mud on the ground. With her gone, the illusory realm stands bending this way and that. Red light splashes down onto the ground, melting away everything it touches into corrosive acid. Yeah. Human beings are as insignificant as specks of dust. You're trapped for eternity in this tiny planet of yours. You look up at the night sky and see millions of shining stars. They are but a drop in the ocean that is the universe. I feel like this is the mania, but not quite. It's filtered through Drea's consciousness. It still uses our language. It even uses her voice, I think. Like the main frame is her voice actor, if I'm not mistaken. Seems like it, at least. But it's mania filtered through through Drea's perception. It's not quite pure mania because pure mania doesn't really have a consciousness, quote unquote. That'd be making it too human. It's not. It's far away. It's by far not human. It's the furthest away from humanity you can possibly get. It's completely chaotic, enveloping everything. It's just it's a nightmare. It's a living nightmare. I don't think it would be. It would have a consciousness that would at us. This is what if mania intent filtered through someone who craves for knowledge. So it mocks our lack of knowledge, which is thematic. You're a feeble-minded species. The knowledge you've gained over hundreds of generations is negligible. Even if you were in the presence of the ultimate truth, all you could do is scratch your head in confusion. You tilt at windmills, you fight losing battles. As for her, she's the embodiment of the stupidity of your kind. Part of something greater. Yeah, is assimilated. Being assimilated into it. That's how mania works so far. It's kind of like a thing that slowly assimilates you into this big old pile of chaos. That's when you see a bunch of maniacs, a bunch of corruptors around in one spot. They all just kind of like babble incoherently. And there's a mix of everything at once, like their own trauma, others' trauma. It just kind of mixes together. And they spread it around on everyone else who's affected on mania. And just kind of like a big old hive mind. But the ultimate truth admires her quixotic efforts. She treats all creatures equally. She'll accept anyone with open arms as long as they're willing to admit their inferiority and become a part of something greater. That's four letters. Game Drea is 5 letters, not 4. It's kind of hard to take this seriously, considering even her real name, I'm pretty sure, is not 4 letters. Nyem has made her choice. She has chosen to become the part of the ultimate truth, part of me. Shut up! You dig in the mud in a frenzy, hoping against hope that you can find something she left behind. You need to get her to give you directions. You need to get back to the steel, have a place to return to. You want to take her with you. It's too late. You don't belong here. You can't take anyone away from here. That's dark descents. When you're about to lose consciousness, you hear a voice. Are you lost too? Scholar? You want to call out her name, but can't remember what her name is. Your hand, still submerged in the mud, feels warm, and then you see dots of blue light through the mud. Shackle! Pieces of crystal come out of the mud. They grow, expand, and they blossom. Before long, light blue crystal flowers are everywhere. They give out a gentle, soothing light. A warm current runs through your body, and vaguely you hear a familiar voice. Go back where you came from, my dear guide. I hope you can find your way back. She sends you back to where that's the steel is. It stands silent and solemn, just as it did the last time you were here. But now you understand the words engraved on the steel. Names. They are names, 42 of them. The steel is a monument to the 32 individuals who lost their lives while venturing into the unknown to learn about the source of the catastrophes. Their bodies, their clothes, and their souls have been reduced to nothingness. All that left is their names. And the only name that is shining, you recognize it too. Drea. Drea, that's the name of the astronomer who was the member of the expedition. The expedition, mind you. What you saw are her memories before she departed from the mortal world. You saw how she gave herself up to the illusory moon. She's gone, but she's left her name behind to guide you out of this illusory realm. You're free to go now, but... You look up at the sky. The illusory moon is contorted, getting more menacing by the second. A shadowy figure is taking form, and it is roaring. You know that the stubborn scholar has lost the chance to leave. She'll be trapped here forever. Unless... You walk into the scarlet sky studded with stars. The red light consumes everything. It toys with your consciousness.